What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today in this video we're going to be talking about the 2023 launch event that Super 73 had over the weekend. I was able to go. I brought the whole family. It was a fun event. There's some very interesting stuff that's coming out with them, so let's get into the video. Yo guys, thanks again for clicking on today's video. I just came back from the Super 73 event at their amazing, beautiful headquarters in Irvine, California. That was over the weekend. They set it up awesome. So it was like family friendly. I brought both my kids, my wife came. Everybody had like an amazing time. They had like a little putting green so that the kids were able to play. The C1X, being their electric motorcycle that they're coming out with, is incredible what they've shown so far. So it was basically charging at an electric car charger, not a Tesla charger, but like the one that all the other cars use. And it went from 10% to 80% in 15 minutes. And they did it next to a Livewire, which is basically the Harley Davidson electric motorcycle that's already on market at, I think it's priced at about $22,000. And the Livewire only got to 40% in that same 15-minute period. Man, the C1X looking crazy, guys. I definitely would like to test one out whenever they allow it, whenever they have one ready for people to be testing. As far as the price goes, you know, they're not saying a specific price at this point. I keep hearing that they want to keep it a sub $10,000 or around $10,000, which when you think about it on a motorcycle, that is, you know, electric motorcycle that can go on the freeway that you have to get registration for. It's definitely no longer any kind of an e-bike at that point. The top speed, everybody wants to know what the top speed is, right? So the top speed, again, they're not telling exact specifics, but I was talking to one of the engineers and they were explaining that their top speed that they're going for is going to be somewhere over 80 miles an hour. Basically what that does is, I would say it's going to be probably like closer to 90 miles an hour. But when you're on the freeway, you need to be able to kind of get like a little oomph to get around. But if you think about driving on the freeway on an electric motorcycle, depending on your commute, how far you got to go, you could literally go pretty fast, get to where you need to get to, plug in 15 minutes, get back to 80% charge, and then boom, you're on your way again. I mean, that's incredible. So another thing that they did have was a test track for the kids to try out the new K1D, which is the little kids electric bike. And my son, who's 9, I thought that it was going to be too small for him at this point, but he rode that thing, I want to say 8 or 9 times, going back, oh, let's ride it again, Dad. And it's incredible. It definitely fits him fine, and he's extremely hyped on it. So he's even his sister, who's 3, my daughter, she got to ride. We definitely had to help her, you know, hold the back of the bike, but that bike is awesome. The kids had a great time on it, and definitely now I'm probably going to have to buy 2 of them. So anyways, definitely hit that like button. Help the algorithm so I can make $4 more off YouTube. Oh, and speaking of the kid bike, it is there is an updated price point. It is $12.95. So if you guys, before I think it was around $1,000, but a lot of things have changed. It's been over a year, so $12.95 for the kids bike. Okay, so the 2 things that definitely stood out was the kid bike being able to be tested, and the C1X and the fast charging and whatnot. Also, they did debut their S, their R, and their Z series bikes. In the past, it's been an S2, an R, an RX, Z1, a ZX. Now it's just S, R, and Z, S, R, and Z. So being that, they dropped like the extra word on it. So it's just what it is for the 2023 release at least. So for the Z series, they've added suspension on the front and then hydraulic brakes. You get LED headlight and tail light stock on the Z bike as well, which is also another upgrade. So they basically took what their riders were asking for, saying, you know, we want some front suspension. Can we come stock with headlight, tail light? They did it. They put the hydraulic brakes on. So now you kind of get a really good, that's their entry-level bike for 2023, which is definitely an upgrade. They've also added or changed the colors, so now you have different color options. As far as the S and the R, now you get 8-speed gears, so you have the ability to have shifters that come with the bike stock. 2 of the 4 colors ship within 2 to 3 days. The other 2, which are limited edition colors, are actually going to take 4 to 10 weeks depending on which color you get. So they replaced where the battery is. They put it down below on the down tube, so now you have a seat kind of like the one I have on this 72 volt bike. So it's like a 3-up seat as opposed to a 2-up. The seat runs the whole length of the bike, which is really cool. I like that design. That's personally what, you know, I like. So all in all, it was a really great event. I had a fun time. They had the Wahoo's truck giving out tacos to everybody. They had open drinks, so people were able to grab beer, water, whatever you need. And having a putting green for the kids just really turned it up, as well as letting the kids test drive the kids' bike. Of course, as we're leaving, my daughter, who's 3, wants to cry because she wants to take the bike home with her, and I couldn't do that yet, but we do have one on pre-order, so I'm very excited to get that for sure. This was just like a little update video from the launch event. If you guys weren't able to make it, hopefully this kind of helps to explain it. I know you guys can just go to the website and see all the different stuff, but sometimes it's more fun to watch somebody riding a bike through San Diego and explaining the event to you. So definitely hit the subscribe and the like button. Leave a positive comment down in the section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Till then, peace out.